Hi everybody, it's time for maths, okay? So today we're going to be doing our numbers from 0 all the way up to 20. I thought it might be quite useful if you at home could find something that you can use as counters. So I'm going to use Lego bricks because I thought maybe that might be something you might have at your own house that you could use for counters. You could use toy cars, you could use pencils, you could use crayons, something that you've got quite a lot of that you could count along with me, okay? So first of all, we're going to start with 0. Now I've got nothing, I've not got any bricks, which means I've got nothing, I've got 0. That's what 0 looks like. Now once I've done my number here, I'm going to put it up here at the top on my number line, okay? So my number line starts here with 0, okay? After we've got 0, we've got 1. So I've got one brick. Oh, I've got one brick, and my number 1 looks like this. Straight down, top to bottom, 1. Now I'm going to put my 1 up here on my number line next to my 0, and we're going to move on to our next number. So 1 and 1 more is 2. Here's 2. Okay. 2 and 1 more is 3. Number 3, we go around the tree, number 3. Okay. Oh, I missed out my number 2 on my number line. So let's catch up. We've put 0, 1, 2, and now we're going to put number 3 up here on our number line. Okay. So these are the numbers in order. Okay. Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 looks like this. Okay. Pop our 4 up here on our number line. 4 and 1 more is 5. Put our 5 up here. 5 and 1 more is 6. That's right. Start at the top, we curl round. Pop our 6 up here on our number line. 6 and 1 more is 7. Put our 7 up here. Okay. 7 and 1 more is 8. Eight's a funny one, so watch me carefully. We wiggle that way, then we go across, round at the bottom, and then back up to the top. Quite a difficult one, 8. Worth practice if you've got chance. Okay, so now we've got 8. We'll pop our 8 up here. Okay, 8 and 1 more is 9. So we start at the top, we go round, up and down for 9. There we go, 9. 9 and 1 more is 10. Now, why I like to use Lego bricks as well is because now I've got 10, I can make a 10 stick, a stick of 10. So I'm going to count them as I go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now I've got one stick of 10 and no 1s. So this is how we write 10. I've got 1 10 stick and 0 1s. Okay, let's pop it up here on our number line. So we've got our numbers all the way up to 10 there now. I'll move that over a little bit because I don't think you can see it. How's that? Kind of. We're almost there. So we've got 1 10 stick and 0 1. So what comes next? Now we're moving beyond 10. So what comes after 10? 11. Okay. So 11 is 1 10 and 1 1. And when we write it, it looks like this. So I've got my 1 10 and 1 1. Okay. After 11 comes 12. So 11 and 1 more is 12. So this time, I'll write it all for you so you can see. How I write 12, I write a 1 because I've got 1 10 and a 2 because I've got 2 1s. 12. Okay. Next up, we've got 13. So 11, 12, 13. We write 13 like this. I've still got one stick of 10 and I've got 1, 2, 3 ones. So 1 10 and 3 ones. Next, 13 and one more. You've got it, it's 14. Okay, so let's write it all. Got 1 10 stick and 4 ones. 14. Okay, next I've got 14 and one more. 15. So you notice it's just this number that keeps changing, isn't it? So I've got 1 10 stick and 5 ones. Okay, what's after 15? 16. Okay, 15 and one more. We've got 16. So I've got 1 10 and 6 ones. 16 and one more. 17. So I've still got my 1 10 and I've got 7 ones. 1 and 7, 17. Okay, 17 and one more. 18. We write that with a 1 and an 8. 1 10 and 8 ones. Okay, next one. 18 and one more is 19. Okay, so we've got 1 10, 9 ones, 19. A 1 and a 9 make 19. Okay, and then we add, oops, another one. 19 and one more becomes 20. So this is when we've got 10 ones now. So we stack them up and make another 10 stick. Stack up all my ones, swap my 10 ones for 1 10. So now I've got 2 10s and 0 ones. So let's have a go at writing 20. We've got 2 10s and 0 ones. And that's how we write 20, a 2 and a 0. And that's what it means. It means we've got 2 lots of 10. Okay, so have a little practice with your counters. Just practice counting out numbers. Count out 5, count out 6, count out 7. Maybe have a go at writing your numbers as well. That would be really useful. Okay, hope you've enjoyed your maths today. We'll maybe be doing some adding and things like that next week, which will be really fun. Okay, bye.